I got this thing for you. If you come closer, I can whisper in your ear.
Hey guys, Sam here, and welcome back to the West Ham United Career Mode series, guys. Today, a massive January transfer window for you guys. A lot of signings, so I do want you to stay tuned to this episode. If you do go to enjoy this one, guys, I would like you to smash a like on the video. The support has been a little bit lacking over the past couple episodes, but I do understand the West Ham United Career Mode is not the most popular one on the channel, and there is a lot of West Ham United Career Modes out there now. I'm very surprised to see how popular this West Ham United choice for other people was as well, but there's a lot of these out there, so I understand if this isn't your preferred version of the West Ham United Career Modes, that's fine too. But if you can smash a like if you're watching this video, that would mean a lot to me. Just support the video and show me that you guys are enjoying it. We go into a game against Newcastle United, and as you saw before this game, we actually went and accepted an offer for Nikita Jelavic, who I have no plans of using, never had any plans of using. I don't even know why West Ham signed him in real life, when you think about the options that they have, to be fair. And so he's sold, and we actually go on to draw this game 0-0 with Newcastle United at St. James's Park, which is not the worst result when you think about it. Newcastle United, even though in real life they're not that good, in FIFA they're a decent team, I'd say, so yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. Swansea City come in for Andy Carroll, and initially I was going to reject the offer, but as you can see, I actually go ahead and counter offer. I didn't really have any plans of selling Andy Carroll, but then I thought, 27 years of age, probably could get some money for him, you know, do something with that money. And Watford come in for Diafra Sakho, who I'm actually going to accept the loan offer for. It's only a short-term loan, so he'll be gone for the rest of the season, up till the start of the next season, but Sakho, he's not really the first choice at all, you know, at all. If anything, he's the fourth choice striker, so I thought sending him out on loan would be decent. We still have Zarate, we still have Valencia, and we still have Carroll, as we go into this game against Coventry City in the FA Cup. We go up 1-0 at the start of this game, really good. Actually, it took us a while to go 1-0 up. Actually, Coventry were defending really well, I should say at the start of the second half. And Valencia just smashed at the keeper, who unfortunately couldn't do anything about it, and it's founding itself in the back of the net, as you can see, just barely. But we had to just pretty much force it in. And then 20 minutes later, Antonio made it 2-0 in the 75th minute, wrapped up, game done. Coventry City, might I add, performed quite decently in this game. I don't want to take anything away from them defensively. They played really well, and it was just unfortunate that there was two really good chances, and we took them. Antonio, by the way, what a finish, and he's been impressing me a lot lately. But we do pull out a 2-0 win against Coventry City, which means we do progress in the FA Cup, which means we're still in the Capital One Cup and the FA Cup, which is pretty good. 8 shots for on target for us with 58% possession, as you can see. We ended up breaking that deadlock of Coventry City. But their first half performance was very good. They kept us where they wanted us, and they did well. As you can see, these are the confirmations of the signings. I wasn't showing the actual negotiations. I'm just going to show you guys me accepting them. So it's Wilfred Zaha, Will Hughes, they're two that I got into the team. So that's a right wing and a central midfielder. And now for the right back position, I was tossing up between Bruno Perez and Alessandro Florenzi, both Serie A right backs, both very attacking right backs. Florenzi a right wing by trade, and he's very versatile. But I ended up going with Bruno Perez because I never use Bruno Perez. Never. I don't think I've ever used him in a FIFA ever. And I've used Florenzi a ton because he's an absolute machine. So I went with Bruno Perez, and those were 3 new signings just to confirm. Zaha, Will Hughes, and Bruno Perez are part of West Ham United now, and they are going to be a part of this career mode going forward, as we go into our second leg against Liverpool in the in the Capital One Cup, I should say, in the Capital One Cup, and we go and, yeah, they 1-0 up, I should say. They're 1-0 up because, if you do remember the last game, I'm not sure what episode it was in, but in the last game, they beat us 1-0, and they do pull out a 0-0 here today, which means on aggregate, we do lose in the community. Why do I keep saying community? In the Capital One Cup. Why do I keep wanting to call this the Community Shield? In the Capital One Cup, unfortunately we are knocked out. So that's one piece of silverware now we will not be in contention for. And as you can see, if we had won, we would have faced Man City in the final. But I think the semi-final push was decent. I'm honestly very happy with the semi-final push. I think it was a decent cup run, and I think the fans will be very happy with that. As we go into our last game of the episode against AFC Bournemouth, testing out a couple of those new signings, which we also tested out in the Liverpool game, the likes of Perez and Zaha. Will Hughes, not really going to be a starting central midfielder. I gave him, I think, a sporadic first-team player or a squad rotation or something like that. He's not going to be a first-team player, Will Hughes, but Zaha and Perez will be, and Zaha actually picks up his debut goal for us. He picks up his first goal and opens up his account. A beautiful pass from Payet finds Wilfried Zaha, and he smashes that in the bottom corner. Nicely done, Wilfried. A good way to open up his account here at West Ham, and as you can see, he's wearing that number 7 as well. Which he took off Granderson, who for some reason had it. And Zaha nearly made it 2 with a curling ball. And unfortunately he couldn't, but man, he looked very lively this game. It was a bit quiet against in the Liverpool game, but he played really well this game. Lanzini trying to double our total as well as far as goals scored. Payet now making a late run. He finds Kouyaté, takes the tumble, and that is a penalty in the 80th minute. And as you can see, the Bournemouth defender's not very happy with Kouyaté. He thinks he's gone down a bit softly, but as you can see, he pretty much runs into him. Not too much in it, but I think it's still a foul because he ran into him. Zarate here steps up, and as you can see, someone came online at that time, so I'm going to have to black out their name pretty much. But you guys, I mean, it's no one that you know, it's just a mate of mine, and it was just really bad timing. I was like, dude, of all times that you could fucking pop up online, you know, as while I'm charging up my penalty, and I couldn't stop it either. But we do convert it. It is Zarate who got subbed on at this point, and he converted it. You know, now I'm playing a 4-2-3-1, especially with Carroll possibly going to Swansea City, so that's why I've been subbing on Valencia and Zarate, because I'm not playing 2 up front anymore. I'm playing 1 up front, and Valencia here in the dying embers, just absolutely brilliant finish. Just a magnificent finish. I could not believe it. Like, the curl on this ball was fantastic. He just takes it in and hits it pretty much first time, and, you know, just fantastic. Just fantastic finish from him, from Valencia. He's really been stepping up his game as well, trying to keep up with Zarate as far as the goals scored, because Zarate is, I believe, our top scoring striker at the minute. So, I mean, fantastic stuff from Valencia, really stepping up his game. And those two could potentially be pushing this club forward, and we do pick up a massive win away at Bournemouth. Really, really well done. 7 shots, 4 on target, 51% possession. Bournemouth had absolutely nothing going for them this game. Absolutely nothing. And we do pick up 3 points, which is very, very good, because we haven't been the best. Another confirmed signing, Sergi Roberto joins the team, and actually, I did forget to put it in the video. Andy Carroll joined Swansea City. I don't know why I forgot to put that in the video. I'm not sure where that highlight got lost, but I do want to confirm that Andy Carroll did leave for $16.5 million to Swansea City. Yeah, again, apologies for that not being in the video. I thought I put it in. I genuinely did. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. You guys let me know. I'll go watch it back, but I don't think I put that highlight in. You saw me negotiating for him, but we did actually sell him. So Carroll is no longer part of the squad. Our strikers going forward are Valencia and Zarate. And we also have Elliot Lee, he's 59 rated. But as far as our main strikers, it's Zarate and Valencia going forward. Only 2 main strikers. But that wraps up this episode, guys. And as you can see by the league table, we still are in second, despite quite a lackluster performance this game. This episode, I should say, in the cup games. That's where we really struggled today, Liverpool and stuff like that. But we'll take this. We'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.